With just one Dao light massage session, my wrist pain and joint mobility issues from my lupus condition of 14 years significantly improved that even my physiotherapist was amazed.
My chronic back pain due to a slip disc that I suffer from over 20 years significantly improved.
My abdominal pain of 30 years has gone away after just one Dao calligraphy light massage, and my energy has been restored. It's truly a miracle.
After 10 years of living with debilitating lower back pain, I was able to heal from using the Dao light massage. It's extraordinary. I am just amazed.
I had ringing in my ear, and with just a few Dao calligraphy light massages, it's gone, miraculously gone.
Dao calligraphy light massage is a remote source healing field created by Dao calligraphy. Dao calligraphy carries source frequency and vibration of love and light. Dao is the source, the creator of all life. When you lie down and relax in this field, you receive Dao source positive love, light, and the nutrients to remove negative information, energy, and matter in the soul, heart, mind, body of their requests. You can request to heal physical, emotional, mental health conditions, relationships, and more. You can just lie down at home and receive healing from the Dao calligraphy healing field remotely.
After 30 years of anxiety and a restless heart, my heart calmed down after only one Dao light massage. During the Dao light massage, when I lay down, first of all, the heartbeat got stronger because I calmed down and I could feel it even more, the nervousness, the anxiety. And then after 10 minutes, all of a sudden, my heart became peaceful. It was quiet. I thought, is this real? How can this happen? It was from 1 second to the other that it was quiet. And it was such a wonderful feeling. I would love to maintain, to have this feeling all day long. So I really will join many, many more Dao light massages, because this was the first time I could feel this peace, deep, deep peace in my heart. So happy, and I am so grateful that I can experience the Dao light massage just by lying down, doing nothing. It's so easy.
We have done over 15 clinical research studies on Master Sha various healing modalities that have shown remarkable results. Dao calligraphy light massage heals through the principles of Shen medicine. Shen medicine explains the root cause of sickness is impure or blocked message in our soul, heart, mind, and body. To transform this negative blocked message is to improve the sickness. Dao calligraphy light massage is a field that brings healing frequencies to transform the messages of sickness and to help improve our health and well-being. Dao calligraphy light massage is a breakthrough healing that can contribute greatly how we treat all kinds of health issues.
I've suffered for 51 years with a hip condition that stemmed from being born with a dislocated right hip. I've had a few accidents in my hips, and this has caused me to have condition while I sleep. I am unable to sleep for 2 to 3 hours at a time. I have to move my hips and rotate myself and my body as I sleep. This is a very uncomfortable condition, and it causes me pain. In a scale from 1 to 10, I would say about a 7 every night for the past, I'd say 30 plus years. During the Dao light massage, I experienced a healing miracle. After a week of receiving and being in the Dao light massage, I slept through the whole night. I did not have to use 2 pillows. I did not have to rotate my body. I was able to actually have a deep, restful, peaceful sleep. Now, from the comfort of my home, I can receive remote healing. That is so amazing.
According to quantum physics, everything is essentially a vibrational field, carrying information, energy, and matter. Our science reveals that information determines our life. Positive information brings good health, relationships, and finances. Negative information causes sickness, challenges, and difficulties. Master Sha's Dao calligraphy light massage is advanced technology with powerful vibrational healing field, carrying positive information to transform negative information. It can help improve health, relationships, finances, and every aspect of our life. Quantum phenomena such as quantum entanglement challenges our concept of space and time. For quantum entangled vibrations, if you do something to one of them, the other will be affected instantly and transformed to a state that is determined by the quantum entanglement. That is how remote healing can work. It doesn't matter how far you are apart. When you connect with the Dao calligraphy light massage healing field, you become quantum entangled with that field, and its positive information vibration can affect and transform the state of your vibrational field of the negative information that needs healing. Dao calligraphy light massage is a unique, advanced technology for healing and transformation.
If you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. If you want to know if Dao calligraphy light massage works for you, experience it.
Welcome everyone to the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field in Vancouver and to our introductory evening, which we hold every Wednesday from 6 to 7:30. So first of all, I want to invite all of you who are live with us tonight to invite your friends, invite your loved ones to join us. The registration link for tonight, the team will post it into the chat. It's also under the information icon at the upper right-hand corner. Because when you invite your friends, they have an opportunity to learn about the Dao calligraphy healing field, and they have an opportunity to experience the Dao calligraphy healing field. So you saw the video with I think there's 12. I counted them one time and then I forgot. But the number 12 is in my head. Anyways, so there's 10 or 12 stories of what happened for people who received a very special service called the Dao calligraphy light massage. And their experience is exactly what I've been seeing for years and what Master Sha's been seeing for years as he's traveled around the world. And that is that people with very chronic conditions, so not 1 or 2 years, but 10, 15, 20, 30 years, conditions that have no real cure. You know, I myself have had three chronic and challenging conditions. And Western medicine did not offer me a solution. they gave me some options that would temporarily reduce the pain and improve, reduce the discomfort. That's probably the best way I could say it. But not necessarily reduce the inflammation or heal what I was experiencing. So the conditions I've had were Crohn's disease, leaky gut from food allergies. Their body sees food as something that it needs to fight. So it provokes an autoimmune response. And then I had an ulcer. I had a thyroid condition that could not be calibrated with medication. And I had adrenal depletion. Then about 20 years, not 20, but probably 15 years later, I had a condition that just manifested out of nowhere called Tarloff, Tarlov, Tarloff Cysts, where the sheath, the covering of the spinal cord loosens, and it creates pockets that accumulate cerebral spinal fluid generally. It happens on a nerve ending. And in my case, I had, I think, 3 in the sacrum. Very, very painful. Pain levels were a 25 on a scale of 1 to 10. And my spinal cord was so inflamed that it would take me 3 hours of practice in the morning because I could not even move my head left or right. All I could do was move my left arm. So I had to actually sleep on the opposite side of the bed because it was the only arm I could move to reach for the phone or anything, the phone or the books, calligraphies, in order to do practice. And then last year I developed a lung condition where I ended up in the emergency room. So those conditions, the Crohn's, my whole life I'd had food allergies, but I was misdiagnosed. So I received antibiotics for all kinds of things. I received muscle relaxants. I received anti-inflammatories, but they weren't, no one ever said, you have food allergies, stop eating wheat, stop eating grains, and you'll be fine. Instead, my body got all torn up, right? The others, I think, were exacerbated by the body being weakened by the food allergies for so long, right? Because I was in my mid-40s when I was diagnosed. My whole body had given out at that point. So many people learn to live with pain. There was a woman on Monday, I think it was. Her husband, she was in Austria, I think, or Australia, and her husband had registered her or submitted an application for her to be a demo. And what happens for people who have chronic conditions is you stop talking about it because there's nothing new to say. There's no cure, and you're still miserable, you're still in misery, but nobody wants to hear it. And then they can't help you, so they don't know what to do for you, right? So you just stop talking about it. And she started to cry. And she started to cry because she said, I don't talk about this. I knew exactly how she felt. I knew exactly how she felt. So many times we don't even talk about it. And then when someone says to you, what's your pain level? You're like, oh, and they go on a scale of 1 to 10. You're like, okay, let me choose something between 1 to 10, even though I think it's beyond 10, but they're only asking me on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's what happens. And you keep looking for solutions, but you don't ever really find them. And then after a while, you just sort of learn to live with it. But when I met Master Sha, and this is why I say invite your friends, invite your family, you do not know who has a chronic condition because they stop talking about it for the same reasons I stopped talking about mine, because nobody wanted to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it now either when something happens. And that's just the way we are. If we don't have a capacity to help somebody, we don't want to hear it. But they may be helped by learning a technique, by being in the field, doing a practice, by being present. We have a demo, and the person will receive some services, so the field will change, the vibration will change. They could benefit. They could benefit. The other thing I want to ask is for you to log in to Livestream, and you just go to Livestream, click on it, and it says log in. I think there's a little red banner in the upper right-hand corner, so that we can chat, we can interact, because you'll get the most out of tonight if you can interact. If you can tell us why you're here, first of all, your name. Why are you here? What would you like to transform? And for people who are not used to this, what I always say to someone is consider this to be communal healing. And that means you get to share your pain, and then we get to share the healing. So it's communal healing. Unlike, you see a therapist one-on-one, very intimate. But we're like open books. Okay, I've got this. All right, then we all chant and trace for each other. And then we heal each other. Why do we do this? Because then we learn how to go out and do this for others. Bigger groups. Ideally, we do this for groups of 100, 200, 300, 1,000, right? That's the goal. So let's interact. Tell me why you're here. What would you like to transform, yeah? Why do people experience transformation of conditions that they've had for 30 years? Why? Why is that happening? So to tell you that, I want to share a PowerPoint presentation with you. So Mark, are we able to go to the first slide? What is Dao? We are in the Dao calligraphy healing field. So I'm going to explain to you, and Mark's going to put up a PowerPoint, but I think I have something that I wrote last week while he sets that up. Nope. That is not. Are you on the slide? Can you go to what is Dao? Okay. All right. So let's do that. So we are in, let me just write Dao calligraphy healing field on here so that if we come off, they can. So the Dao. We are in the Dao calligraphy healing field. And the first thing you need to know is, what is the Dao? Dao is the source. Dao is the ultimate creator of heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. But there isn't only one. It's not just one Mother Earth. There's countless, infinite. That's who we're talking about. Not just the creator of this Mother Earth, but the countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. The Dao carries a source field. The source field carries love, light, and source frequency and vibration. This is the purest, most positive love. This is the purest, most positive light. It's the creator. It's all goodness. This is who we're talking about. And these pure messages of love and light can transform any negative messages that we may be carrying in our heart, our liver, our spleen, our lungs, our kidneys, our brain, our spinal cord, shoulders, knees, hips, foot, ankle, wrists. Because we all make mistakes. We all say, in Master Sha's organization, you have the kindest, most compassionate, loving people. But even they say and do and think unpleasant things. It's human nature. So when we do that, unfortunately, that's a negative message. Those negative messages are stored. They're stored in our what's called the Akashic Record, and they're mapped in our body. So when you have back pain, like I did, when you have digestive issues, when you have a cold, when you have a life-threatening condition, it's because of the negative messages. But we're living in an extraordinary time on Mother Earth. Through Master Sha, who became a divine channel in 2003, he is a New York Times bestselling author, world-renowned healer, grand master of the ancient Chinese arts. In fact, in China, they recognized him, appointed him Shu Fa the ethnic academy for fine arts and calligraphy appointed him. He was the first and the only calligraphy grandmaster. He was considered appointed as a national treasure for China. They had never seen calligraphy used for healing. He's received many recognitions from governments, from organizations, from people for his work in spreading and bringing the message of love, peace, and harmony to the world, of empowering humanity to heal themselves, to enlighten themselves, and to be servants of one another, because that's what the world needs. So Master Sha is able to connect. He's a source channel now. He's able to connect to the source. So Mark, if you go to the next slide. And when he writes calligraphy, which he does with a very special technique called Ibiza, which is one stroke, he connects to heaven, and not heaven, the source, which is beyond heaven, heaven above heaven, and he's able to bring onto the calligraphy, through the brush, through the ink, transmit the messages of the purest love, purest light, highest frequency, highest vibration. And in essence, he's transmitting, he's the vehicle through which a portal to the source is transmitted into the calligraphy. Each calligraphy, like you see this calligraphy behind me. So Mark, can they see this? So this calligraphy carries a source field. This field is radiating out its frequency and vibration. There are other calligraphies here. They're radiating out their frequency and vibration, and together create a field here in the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field in Master Sha's Center in Vancouver. This field is then, we are then able to meditate with it, close our eyes, visualize light. The field comes into us. We trace the calligraphy. We use techniques for tracing the calligraphy. And then we can receive from the calligraphy a permanent field inside of us to help us transform our negative messages on an ongoing basis. So the Dao calligraphy field, can we go back to the PowerPoint? So the Dao calligraphy is, of course, created by the source. I explained how that happens. Calligraphy is art. Dao calligraphy is a healing art because it carries a field of source, love, forgiveness, compassion, light, frequency, vibration, of source information. What is information? Information is messages. I'm going to explain to you explain that to you in a matter. Source matter and source nutrients, energy, matter, and nutrients. To transform any mistakes you've made, transform any mistakes I've made. So let's go to the next one. So what kind of mistakes? If you go to the second bullet, it can help you to transform mistakes that are affecting our health. So I've had 3 chronic conditions, right? But I've had all kinds of stuff. Those are mistakes that I've made in this and past lives, because we're all constantly, we have thoughts. You know, you have to really, what is mindfulness? Pay attention to your thoughts. That's mindfulness. And then transform them to thoughts of compassion. We pay attention to the thoughts and transform them to thoughts of love. Same thing. Yeah. Our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health. We just did a workshop a week ago, transforming shame, guilt, and regret. Our spiritual health. Our spiritual health affects our physical life, yeah? We can transform relationships. We can transform finances. We can transform our homes. We can transform our businesses. We can transform our pets, our houses, our garages, or what's it called, the gardens. Probably the garage too, but I was thinking of the garden. So any aspect of life can be transformed by the field. The Dao calligraphy field goes directly to the soul, the heart, the mind, and the body in order to heal and transform them. And we go to the next slide. Why is that so important? Because in quantum physics and in Dao science was created by a quantum physicist and string theorist, Dr. Rulin Shu and Master Sha. They explain that everyone and everything is made of what's called Shen, Qi, Jing. So on your screen, you see these Chinese characters, and next to it you see the word Shen, S-H-E-N, Qi, Q-I, and Jing. So Dao science integrates science and spirituality, and it helps to answer the questions that many of us have that we ask at one point or another. You know, when you're a little kid, what do you ask? Mom, where did this come from? Mom, why did this happen? Why is this green? Why is this soft? Why is this hard? Why does this taste sweet? Because we want to know how the world is created. And as we get older, we want to know, where do we go from here? What happens after our time on Mother Earth? Dao science and quantum physics help us to understand everyone, everything is made of Shen, Qi, Jing. This is an ancient teaching, but the explanation is a modern science explanation. So Shen is is actually made up of, has 3 components to it: soul, heart, and mind. Soul is information, it's messages. Everything starts with a message of a Kuan Yin statue, a message of a marker. What's an idea? A message. A cell phone, a message. A book is a message. Messages need to be received. The heart is the receiver. And keep in mind, everything has Everything has a message, starts with a message. Everything is received. The receiver is the heart. In the human being and in an inanimate object, like the marker or the table, the receiver is the core of life. That doesn't mean that the human heart is the equivalent of the heart of the marker. The human heart is way more advanced. But everyone and everything has a soul, a message, has information, has a receiver, a core of life. The message is received by the heart. How open is the heart is important. And I'll explain to you in a minute why that's important, right? The heart accepts the message. If it's a message of sickness, accepts the message of sickness, sends it to the mind. The mind begins to process it and begins the process of manifesting in physical form. Message is invisible. Some people with a third eye can see it, but not everybody can see it. You cannot touch it. You cannot feel it. You cannot read it unless you have an open third eye. And then you can only read some, depending on the authority that you've received. So the message is received by the heart. The heart sends it to the mind and says, begin the process of transforming this message into physical form. It sends it to the energy, and the energy adjusts to be able to manifest in physical form that message. It tells the matter. In the human being, that's your cells. That's the matter inside the cells. So the cells adjust, and they either produce health or they produce sickness. Too much insulin, not enough insulin. Plaque in the heart, no plaque in the heart. Congestion in the lungs, no congestion in the lungs. That information is a pathway. It flows. That entire pathway needs to be clear in order for you and I to have good health. So if we have positive messages, which you see with the plus sign, the red plus signs, if you have positive messages along the entire pathway, then those messages are going to create for you flourishing in your life, good health, great relationships, abundance in all aspects of your life. Not just financial abundance, but abundance of friends, abundance of ideas, abundance of creativity, abundance of solutions for everyday life that come up. When you can only see the corner, when you have only one solution, that's because that information pathway is congested. It only allows you to see one solution. Yeah, that's what the the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth column with the negative black in a circle. So negative messages can pollute that entire pathway. So you as a human being have an information pathway, yeah? But your heart has an information pathway. Your lungs, your liver, your spleen, your kidneys, your hip, your knees, your ankle, your foot, they all have their own information pathways. What is powerful is that the Dao calligraphy is able to transform our negative information to positive information. So I want to give you an example, and then I'm going to bring our guest on. So I just worked with somebody, and I'm going to give you very vague details here. I worked with somebody who, a woman, who everyone knows women have a monthly cycle. But if something goes off, you either do not have your cycle, or in this case of this young woman, it was a non-ending cycle. The message in her body, off. It's off. So by receiving, by tracing the calligraphies, and I'll show you how to trace when we trace for our guest, and then receiving a permanent golden light ball from the calligraphies for her body, she's completely back to normal. Just a few weeks, probably not more than 2 weeks. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I have a special guest. She's someone that I'm working with. And so, Velma, I want you to say hello to everybody. And then if you unmute yourself and say hello, then everybody will be able to see you. Are you on are we connected on Zoom? Okay, say hello, but I can't hear her.
Oh.
Okay, Velma. So tell people what your situation is. Tell people what your condition is.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Earlier this year, I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, stage 4, because it had gone beyond. Also, a couple places had extended to a couple places in the liver. I had been having rectal bleeding and not good control at all of my bowels as far as bowel movements. And so earlier this year, I started seeing James for acupuncture, and he's also been giving me Chinese herbs to use as a tea. So I see him every week, and my progress has been amazing. I still have a little bit of, not too much, and pretty much most control of my bowels. Not completely regular like they should be, but I can tell that it's that I've got heat because they're more for like a normal stool. Mm-hmm. And just the fact that I'm not doing all the bleeding that I was, which was quite a bit in January, just the fact that I'm not doing nearly as much bleeding, just very little in comparison, I feel very, very blessed. And he also has me doing the Tao calligraphy.
Okay. So Velma, you're doing the traditional Chinese medicine and Dao calligraphy. So Velma is also, like George last week, Velma is in our Dao calligraphy healing field daily practice sessions. And the very first day she said, I already feel better. Why? Why? Because she's in the field. She was in the field for an hour, and we're tracing. It's a group of us tracing every morning. I don't know, sometimes there's 30, 40 people tracing. That power is incredible because it is a Dao calligraphy healing field. There are only 12 of these in the world. So any opportunity, the opportunity that you have to be in the field, you should jump at it. Don't think about it, jump at it, All right, so let me close your eyes. I'm going to check for you. What am I going to do? I'm going to use my third eye, and I'm going to use my spiritual channels to check for you. I know already that you've received some services. What you just told me, what you just said right now is that the stage 4 cancer means it has metastasized. So you said it has metastases is spreading. So that means that you said liver, and what was the other part? Cannot hear her.
It had extended to the liver, but it also extended outside the wall of the colon.
Outside the wall of?
Colon, the tumor was not just at the inside of the colon, it extended beyond the wall of.
Okay.
No other organs except for the liver.
Okay. So it's interesting. I didn't know that, or if I did, wasn't conscious. I checked for you because you were in the healing days this past weekend with Master Sha, and you received for the liver. But I didn't know why you received. I checked. What did she receive? Because it was done at the soul level. So I checked for you, and you had received it for the liver. Now I know why. Okay. All right. So close your eyes. I will check for you further. Okay, how? So you actually have several already treasures for the condition of cancer. I'm going to give you the treasure for the lungs. The lungs are the metal element. They are the authority organ for the metal element. The large intestine is the paired organ for the lungs. You need the chi channel. And Da-I. Let me ask you a question. Was anger a part of your emotional responses?
Sometimes I'm a little bit short.
I cannot hear her.
Quite as patient as what I should be.
A little bit? Yeah, because I check for you. But because usually with people who, often with people who have cancer, their anger is plays a role. But what I get is love. You need some nourishment for your heart. Yeah. Okay. So Mark, on the PowerPoint, can you go to the next slide? I'm going to come back. I want to explain. On the PowerPoint, there's the next slide. It says, "What is Dao? What is a Dao light treasure?" Are you on that? Okay. So a Dao light treasure is a permanent golden light ball and golden liquid spring that is transmitted from the 12 fields. There are many master teachers. What they can transmit is a permanent golden light ball. So that golden light ball, golden liquid spring, carries source information, energy, and matter. Shen, Qi, Jing. The purest, most positive messages of love, light, frequency, and vibration. So each one of these is a golden light ball. She's going to receive a golden light ball for the lungs. So what does that mean? It's going to be a treasure that carries the frequency and vibration for not human lungs. We need she'll receive frequency and vibration of source lungs, so she has the potential to be able to transform the frequency and vibration of her lungs, raise it very high, because she needs to do that to heal her body. The chi channel is the most important healing circle in the body. And I'm going to have to figure out how to get one of these graphics. Anyways, the chi channel goes up the 7 chakras. Almost everybody knows what the 7 chakras are. And then it goes down in front of the spinal column. But it runs the width of the torso and the length, starting with the cranial cavity. This circle needs to flow freely in order for energy, even down to the tiniest cells or tiniest spaces between the cells, to flow smoothly, to flow freely. If there's any blockages, you have a condition. So my entire digestive system was torn up. I had very serious condition. I could no longer absorb or digest food. That's a problem. Da is greatest, I is love. So we need the greatest love, because love melts all blockages. When you have a life-threatening condition, when you have a very serious condition, we need the greatest love to be flowing through us at all times. So I'm asking the team, Monique and Mark and Sarah, who have opened third eyes, all of you who are on the live stream, to watch and share the images that you see as I transmit this. Yeah, welcome everybody. Please share. So close your eyes. We're in the field. Close your eyes. Feet flat on the ground, back straight, tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Why? Because we're positioning our body to receive. It's connecting with Mother Earth. Our Baihui point at the base of the crown chakra is connecting to heaven. We are standing in a way that the energy, the chi channel, can flow freely, so we can receive the greatest blessing for ourselves in this field. Even though the blessing is going specifically at this moment to Velma, you're in the field. You benefit. We're going to trace for her. You will really benefit then, because you're tracing and serving someone else. So Dao order, Dao Cheng, Dao calligraphy healing field. Transmit. So I have the lungs calligraphy. It's right next to me here. Dao calligraphy Fei. Transmit. Dao golden light ball, golden liquid spring at the most appropriate level, layer, dimension to Velma Kanti. Transmission begins now. Dao order, Dao Cheng, Dao calligraphy, healing field. Transmit, Dao golden light ball, golden liquid spring for the chi channel at the most appropriate level, layer, and dimension to Velma Kanti. Transmission begins now. Dao order, Dao Cheng, Dao calligraphy healing field, Dao calligraphy, Da'ai, greatest love. Transmit, Dao golden light ball and golden liquid spring of greatest love to Velma Kanti. Transmission begins now. All treasures join as one. Transmission. And we're going to trace for her, yeah? So let me bring over one of these calligraphies. So this is the Dao calligraphy, Fei, for lungs. The lungs are the authority organ for the metal element. The colon is the largest part of the large intestine, which is part of the metal element. We're going to trace for her 3 times. And inside once. You don't even have to think about yourself. Just serving someone else, you will naturally receive from heaven. You will receive incredible blessings for whatever you need. So let's do this for 10, 15 minutes for her, yeah? Dao golden light ball. Dao golden liquid spring. Dao golden light ball. Dao golden liquid spring. Dao golden light ball. Dao golden liquid spring. And how do you trace? So put your 5 fingers together. Each finger represents one of the 5 elements. When we put them together and when we trace, we are balancing the 5 elements within our body. You're not focused so much on yourself. Just imagine Velma, head to toe, skin to bone, golden light. As you trace, you're tracing with the intention of helping to balance her 5 elements, the 5 elements in her body, the wood, fire, earth, metal, and water elements. Because when one organ is out of balance, all of them are out of balance, yeah? So trace. Dao golden light ball. Dao golden liquid spring. Dao golden light ball. Dao golden liquid spring. So let's chant for her lungs. Dao lungs, Dao golden light ball, golden. Let me get this. I do this every morning, and for some reason I cannot do it now. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. So I'm going to step away and you trace. Continue to trace. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball, Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. And remember, you're visualizing Velma, head to toe, skin to bone, golden light. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. Dao lungs, golden light ball. Dao lungs, golden liquid spring. When I met Master Sha, we didn't have Dao calligraphy, we didn't have golden light balls. So he said, change the message. How do you change the message? I love my lungs, I love my lungs, I love my lungs, I love my lungs. So the lungs are the authority organ. I love my large intestine, I love my large intestine for the metal element, right? I love my large intestine, I love my large intestine, I love my large intestine, I love my large intestine. healthy large intestine, healthy large intestine, the large intestine, healthy large intestine, healthy large intestine, the large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, Dao, large intestine, healthy 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 large intestine. Yeah. I love my large intestine, love my large intestine, love my large intestine, love my large intestine, my large intestine, love my large intestine, love my large intestine, love my large intestine. So I checked before, and so I brought down the liver calligraphy. Let me switch them out. So let's trace for her liver. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. Dao liver, golden light ball, Dao liver, golden liquid spring. In the book, the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field Book, Master Sha included the calligraphy for the sacred sound for the liver, shu. trace this. Trace the calligraphy. Trace this calligraphy as you practice with the QR code. In the book, there's a QR code that enables you to access calligraphies. Sorry, not calligraphies. It enables you to access video animations. You visualize golden light moving through the body. We're going to chant for a few more minutes for her. We're going to chant. I'm going to move this one out of the way. We're going to chant the circle for her, the chi channel. Okay, so chant, you can trace this calligraphy for her, because this calligraphy, head, top, upper part of the body, middle part of the body, lower part of the body, same. So the chi channel is the most important energy circle in the body. And we use the mantra, if somebody can put it into the chat, Hei Hang Hong A Shi I Wong Yo. Hei Hang Hong A Shi I Wong Yo. Hei Hang Hong A Shi Wong Yo. Hei Hang Hong A Shi Wong Yo. Hei Hang Hong A Shi Wong Yo. Yo. Jing channel, the matter channel, the rejuvenation channel. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei. Hei Hang Hong Ar Shi I Wong Yo. 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 Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei. Hei Hang Hong Ar Shi I Wong Yo. 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 Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei Yo. Wang Yi Shi Ar Hong Hang Hei. Okay, so before we hear from her, I invite you to post what did you experience? I'm going to sit Mark. And what did you experience? What did you see? So let's start readings. So go ahead, Sarah, please. Sarah Baker is one of the 4 master teachers assigned to Master Sha Dao Center in British Columbia. So Sarah, go ahead. She's a very powerful third eye.
Thank you very much, Jimena. Thank you. It was beautiful to watch, Velma, to see this. The first transmission for the lungs, I saw the golden light come into the lungs and explode to fill the lungs. And right away, the light, the energy from that treasure started to come down into the intestines, but there was a blockage there. And so immediately the next transmission was for the chi channel, which was exactly what was needed, because once the chi channel was transmitted, then that blockage could really move, could really circulate, and bring the light all the way around and unplug that plugged up area. When the Dao was transmitted, it was like, you know, on the video where we see with Master Sha, they show that he's painting the calligraphy, and it's the watercolor and the ink spreads. It was like that. It was like golden light that went in, and then it's just spread through the whole body like a beautiful watercolor. It just kept flowing and flowing and flowing, this Dao in all directions. So I mean, I feel myself a lightness, a much more lightness within you. I can feel it physically. It feels lighter to me. So congratulations on beautiful, beautiful treasures today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And Monique?
Yes, thank you so much for allowing me to share. Congratulations, Velma. And yes, the blockage in the middle jaw, which is between the lungs and the intestines, were actually really blocked. And so it's exactly what I saw. And what happened is when the light started shining in your lungs, it created an incredible, beautiful vibrations, and all the liquid, the golden light ball, golden liquid spring that what you receive went down, down, down. It's an infinite, very, very fine vibration that goes all the way down into your intestine. And what it did is the infinitely small perforation that we can't see, but at the soul level, we're sealed with that beautiful, nourishing liquid. This liquid, Dao golden light ball, golden liquid spring, is sealing the skin of your intestines. So it won't continue. Like it has the possibility to really transform rapidly your condition. And the team in heaven is so happy because when Master Jimena said, join all treasures as one, wow, the treasure for the lungs, the treasures for the chi channel, it was all shining. It was really beautiful. And your heart is more open to receive the messages that you need to continue your practice. Your heart is beautifully open, and you're so heart, mind, body is more in alignment because of this beautiful, powerful treasure. So thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. Congratulations, Velma.
Yes, beautiful images, huh? Beautiful. And Mark, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, the amazing thing is, because I'm at the center here, so I can see when the transmission occurred, it actually came out of the calligraphy. So there's this big ball of light that's here, and of course it made its way, and as it came into the body, it started to it changed your whole field almost instantly as it came in, because you received 3 very powerful blessings. Each blessing came in, and there was a percentage of, kind of like gray matter, whatever, was instantly leaving at that point as the transmission entered into the body. And there was, as Monique mentioned, much deeper alignment that was occurring at that point. And also there's this, as it came in, trying to describe this here, it's like everything starts to, it reforms in a way. How do I say it? It's like everything had a very high message, so everything was moving into a very special alignment, working with that new message. And the most important thing is when we were tracing, that process was occurring much more rapidly for you, and that time was actually very crucial for that. And at the end there, I can just see that the whole body is much more in a line. Everything is just full of light, and it's just so wonderful to see. So thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, so let me do a flow. I see our other people are not available. Okay, other master teachers are not available. Okay, so let me do a flow for you of what, and a flow is a message from heaven. So they've shared their third eye. I just do a flow for you from heaven. What occurred for you, okay? And again, I invite everybody who's with us, please share. What did you see? What did you feel? What did you experience? Because you're tracing for Velma, but you're also tracing for yourself. What did you experience? Yeah. How? This is the source. Beloved Velma, the treasures you have received have helped you in ways that you may not yet understand. For the lungs, this treasure has cleared grief and sadness carried not only by you, but also carried by your ancestors. This grief and sadness has been cleared, significantly cleared, and its impact on future generations will be less strong. There was, the treasures for the Chi channel The treasure for the Chi channel will help you to open this very important energy circle that in some ways had become almost fragmented. One part, a second part, a third part. By tracing with this treasure, the path will clear, and over time, the power and vitality in this circle will help you to not only transform the blockages in the colon, the intestines, but in other parts of the body where other blockages had also been forming. The treasure for the greatest love is going to help you not only to feel more loving towards others, but to feel much greater love for yourself. Love and forgiveness go hand in hand. Forgive yourself. Whatever mistakes you have made, forgive yourself. Whatever you could have done and didn't do, forgive yourself. Whatever you said or did that could have been done better, let it go. Love melts all blockages and can transform all life. When the doubts, when the thoughts come up, connect with the greatest love. How? So how do you feel? What did you experience?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yeah? Try not to move, because I think when you move, the sound goes in and out.
um, all day today, I have been just exhausted. I have so much more energy now than what I had all day. And after receiving the treasures and the tracings, I just feel like my body, especially the lower part, I feel is more open, or is lighter than what it was before. And I feel very calm.
Beautiful. Beautiful, yeah. So now you have more treasures. When you practice, you have the possibility, you now have a higher possibility to raise your frequency even higher and higher and higher and higher, yeah? So there's many, many different ways that you can practice, and they're all in this book, the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field Book. So I want to mention to everybody, when you have a challenging condition, make sure you join a practice session. It is so important that you join with others to practice, to be in the field where 40 people chanting for the Chi channel. It's going to have an impact. It will definitely have an impact on your Chi channel. So join us. We offer video conference. We do it on Zoom every morning at 9 o'clock. You need the treasures, and you need to practice with the group. The third piece is to join the Dao light massage. So tracing is very active. It's a young activity. Sometimes we're doing tapping. Sometimes we're just tracing from the base of the body, tracing with the first soul house. Sometimes we do soul movement. It's move however our souls guide us to move. That's young practice. Dao light massage is 10 times, 1,000 times. If you join the Dao light massage, 1,000 times the benefits of you chanting by yourself. Dao light massage is on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 hour in the field. It's a guided meditation. We guide you how to visualize the light, where to see the light. Maybe we guide you to tap. Maybe we guide you to do forgiveness. Maybe we guide you to practice, do a mantra. We are guided to how we guide you. We are guided by heaven as to how to guide you. This is what a good Dao Calligraphy Healing Field wellness program includes. It includes daily practice. It includes the Dao light massage. It includes treasures. And a loving community. When you join the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field, it is a loving community of people who are joined together to support each other in healing and transformation. So I invite all of you to join us. And let me see if the team has posted. Let's see what comments are here. Brianna says, I saw a rainbow light from heaven that came down to heal Velma. So beautiful. And Patricia, she said, chat was frozen, but I could hear you. Okay, I'm happy. Andrea, I am so grateful to have been part of transformation for her. Thank you for the opportunity to help. I got very hot tracing Faye. Faye is the lungs. Had to sit down and trace with the fingers. Oh, that's very good, because that says your lower abdomen is really able to hold the Shen Qi Jing. That's why you're so hot, because you're able to hold the frequency in your lower abdomen. That's great, Andrea. She's also part of the practice sessions. So I invite all of you. The team will post the links. So there's the link for the light massage. They will post the link to join the daily practice Mondays through Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. And the daily practice, you have access to the video. So you can do a second practice with the video, yeah? And like I said, it is a community of people that support each other very beautifully. I've heard so many stories of people who say, after they post it, oh, I'm not feeling well today, I'm not, right away somebody will connect with them. Because many of the people who are on it are Dao hands practitioners, and they will offer to support you. Please join us every Wednesday. Please join us for the Dao Calligraphy Healing Field Daily Practice, the Dao Calligraphy Light Massage. If you would like a reading from me, I'm very happy to do a reading for you. Cynthia, Sarah, Monique, all of us offer readings, and we can guide you on what are the treasures that you would most benefit from receiving, and what practices and how long to practice, so that you heal and transform whatever condition or part of the body you want to transform as quickly as possible. It has been my great honor to be with you. Thank you so much. Please let your family and loved ones know so they can experience the Dao calligraphy field, and they can know that there is hope, that there is a field where conditions that have been present for 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, where they can be transformed. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone.